Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Ready, close. Ready, shut. Ready, for march.
A gunman in Washington, D.C. opened fire on Israeli embassy members just away from the Capital Jewish Museum. 2 young lives were lost, a proposal never happened, and now the world is reacting. 2 staffers of the Israeli embassy in Washington, D.C. were shot dead late on Wednesday outside the Capital Jewish Museum. The gunman reportedly shouted "Free Palestine" before opening fire on a group of 4 people. The victims, a man and a woman, were leaving an event at the museum when they were attacked. Authorities confirmed the victims were part of the Israeli diplomatic team. Israel's ambassador to the United States, Yechiel Leiter, said that the 2 killed were a young couple who were about to get engaged. The man had bought an engagement ring this week and planned to propose next week in Jerusalem.
Was gunned down tonight in the name of Free Palestine. It's a young couple about to be engaged. The young man purchased a ring this week with the intention of proposing to his girlfriend next week in Jerusalem. They were a beautiful couple who came to enjoy an evening in Washington's Cultural Center. I will say this: we are a resilient people. The people of Israel are resilient people, and the people of the United States of America are resilient people. Together we won't be afraid, together we'll stand, and we're going to overcome moral depravity of people who think that they're going to achieve political gains through murder.
Israeli embassy spokesperson in Washington, Tal Naim Cohen, said Israel has full faith in law enforcement authorities on both the local and federal levels to apprehend the shooter and protect Israel's representatives and Jewish communities throughout the United States. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump condemned the attack. He said these horrible DC killings, based obviously on antisemitism, must end now. Similarly, US Secretary of State Marco Rubio called it a brazen act of cowardly anti-Semitic violence. He said, "Make no mistake, we will track down those responsible and bring them to justice." US Attorney General Pam Bondi said she was at the scene of the shooting along with former Judge Jeanine Pirro, now the US Attorney for Washington. Pirro's office is slated to prosecute the case. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu spoke with Ambassador Leiter and received a detailed briefing. He said, "I strengthened the hands of the ambassador and the hands of all embassy employees. This is a difficult and horrific event." I also spoke with the United States Attorney General Pam Bondi, who shared all details known so far about the identity of the killer and the 2 valuable employees who were brutally murdered. Prosecutor Bondi expressed deep, heartfelt sorrow. She informed me that President Donald Trump was closely following the incident and that US authorities would do everything they could to bring the killer to justice. She also asked to convey her condolences to the families of the young couple who were about to get engaged. I thanked her and President Trump for the clear, courageous, and necessary stance against anti-Semitism, which is a moral stance. We are witnessing the terrible piece of anti-Semitism and wild incitement against the state of Israel. The blood libels against the Jewish state are rising in blood and they must stop. Trump also posted on Truth Social, "Hatred and radicalism have no place in the United States of America. Condolences to the families of the victims. So sad that such things as this can happen. God bless you all." Israeli President Isaac Herzog said he was devastated by the attack. This is a despicable act of hatred of anti-Semitism which has claimed the lives of 2 young employees of the Israeli embassy. Our hearts are with the loved ones of those murdered and our immediate prayers are with the injured. I send my full support to the ambassador and all the embassy staff. Israeli ambassador to the UN, Danny Danon, also condemned the shooting. He called it a depraved act of anti-Semitic terrorism. The shooting comes amid heightened tensions across the Middle East. Israel recently launched a fresh military campaign against Hamas in the Gaza Strip. The US and Israel now face a fresh test, not just of their security apparatus, but also of their global stance against anti-Semitism and extremist violence.